Hey, 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 hey! It is Saturday on a 3-day weekend, and here we are on Bonehead Inc. Hello, everybody. My name is Bonehead, and welcome to Bonehead Inc. today. What we're going to be doing today is be going back to our good old farm that we've been playing on Backroads County. I'm glad to see everybody in here. Let's see who's on here. We got Biggie Buds. How you doing, buddy? We got Braden, Biggie Buds, Caden. That looks like about it right now. That's cool. I need to adjust something real quick, guys, so I can see something here. Alright. Maybe. And we'll get it figured out. I had to readjust my monitors around and everything else, and we're trying out something new. So I wanted to see how that was all going to work out for me. There we go. I like that a little bit better. David, welcome, buddy. Welcome. How's it going? You doing all right, Biggie? I'm not doing too bad. I'm enjoying my weekend. Nice, peaceful weekend, I guess you can kind of say. Whoops, guy, don't worry. My bot won't time me out for the calves. I got it all shut down right now. Due to the simple fact that the very first time Eric came in here, he typed something in capital letters, and next thing you knew, he got timed out. I'm doing pretty good today, Caden. So, just in case everybody knows, if you watched Tax Stream yesterday, he had his Eric the Crazy Viking hat on. I got mine on today. I figured I'd show Eric that I got my package. We got our stream deck up and semi going. Don't have sounds or anything like that yet. Working on that, but that will come shortly. Other than that, we're starting off the weekend right. We're going to stream at 5 tonight. Probably go for 2-3 hours. Then we'll come back on tomorrow night, and we'll probably stream again on Monday since it's a holiday. So just so everybody kind of knows what's going on, that's what I'm planning on doing. Might not be able to do it on Monday, but we'll see. So if you're not a member of my Discord, make sure you check out the Discord. That is where I'll let everybody know if I'm going to be streaming or not, and get the mic a little closer to me. And that's where we're at. So with that being said, I'm ready to kind of jump in the game and get playing. What about you guys? You guys ready? We'll give it a little bit more, see if we can get some more people popping in here. So we got 5 in here, 4 likes. That ain't too bad, but I did see that Faber streaming, and so is 82 Studios. So we'll have to go head to head with them guys tonight. That's fine with me. We need to get some quality time together in tonight. How's that sound, everybody? So with that being said, let's jump into the game. Let's jump over to the chat and game screen. There we go. It's fired up. Good to go. So here we are. I got the game paused. We'll just go over real quick what I've done throughout the week, because I'm using this as my stream and personal gameplay. So just so everybody kind of knows and has an idea. Well, I'm kind of a little choked up. Need to hydrate myself a little bit here. Pop the top on a monster. Biggie Buds, you're doing some gambling, aren't you, buddy? Get some points. Old farm cat, she's wanting to play with my cords. So here we go. Let's jump in here, guys. See what we got going on today. So I unpause the game. Right now, I do know that we are harvesting over here. Getting the crops out of here, getting the wheat harvested. Then we'll probably bale up the straw and sell it off. I might have to restart my game. It's lagging a lot. I don't understand that. But anyway, that's what we got going on there. I haven't bought any more land because I'm trying to get my total up a little bit. So once we get the total up, I want to get it like over $1 million. And let me show you why. Because I want to purchase this area right here. 33, 24, and 25. I want to purchase all that. If you look at it, that all comes in one price, but it's 1.297. It's $1.2 million we're going to. Mr. Joe Braxton, welcome in, buddy. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good, bud. How's that little one doing? Hope she's doing good. That was kind of cool last night on Kieto's stream. The person that he was looking for was had the same name as your daughter, new daughter. That's kind of cool. So, okay, hold on. I got to thump a cat. Quit. She thinks it's fun to play with all my cords. Next thing you know, won't have a video camera anymore. So sorry about I had to yell at her like that, guys. Kobe, welcome in, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. I haven't had a chance to check out any content in the last couple of days, so bear with me. I'll get caught up over the weekend. Hey, Byron, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. You're stuck in New York until you find a load, huh? Well, that sucks. Feel for you, buddy. Feel for you. Yeah, cats will be cats. They like, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. Okay, so with that being said, like I was saying, I want to buy 24, 33, and 25. And that's, if this is an area here, it already has a cow barn and a machine shed and a house. But I'll probably get rid of all that. And I want to turn this little island piece right here all in our cattle production area. So I want to have a cattle farm back here with these 3 big fields. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to save up my money. I got a balance of $482,000. I want to save up to 1.2. So about 1.3 million, and I could buy all that right there. I'm not going to do like a lease to own or anything like that with it. I can probably get the money by the end of the stream. There you go. Joe threw up one of our good friends of the channel donated the hat here to me. Mr. Eric the Crazy Viking. Make sure you guys go check out Eric. He streams on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. He streams with me and a couple other people. I think Chad was on there last week. Graham, Ninja was on there. So make sure you guys go and check it out and have a good time with that, because on Tuesday nights is a pretty awesome thing. My rabbit has chewed through my laptop power cords now and 1 lamp cord. Yeah. Well, she hasn't chewed through anything. See this little black thing on my mic? It comes off like that. My cat thinks that this is the greatest toy in the whole world. She likes to grab a hold of that, play with that, do all this funky stuff and everything else. And it does look like I might have to adjust. Well, my lighting ain't bad. Yeah, it does look kind of... Let's get a different color on that light. Boom. Yeah, that looks... I need to get it more front on me. Again. Not so bright. There we go. That'll work for right now. Do apologize, like I said. I'm trying out some new things. I wanted to be able to see my chat a lot better. So I took and turned my monitor on its side, and I have the chat and all my OBS and Streamlabs and everything else all right here now, so I can see it a little bit better. So let's jump over to the main screen, guys. We got 5 people in here so far. 9 likes. Wow, that's good numbers. I can live with that. But like I said, right now we're in the process of harvesting the wheat. We do have a grass field that we're going to have to harvest too today. I got a new play toy to show you guys. That is why Sybil is no longer allowed behind the couch, yeah? Your hat was put up, Joe? Yeah, I got this hat, I got a sweatshirt and a stream deck, and then I did get, if you guys can see that, my Eric the Crazy Viking mug. So it was kind of a nice little package from Eric. We appreciate that, Eric, for donating the stream deck to the channel and showing all your farm sim love, buddy. Really appreciate it. So, without further ado, let's get the plan. You guys want to farm? we want to sit here and talk about what Eric sent me. So, like I said, once again, I do apologize. The studio area is under some modifications. We did buy an auger wagon, and I did buy something else, and I will show that to you when we get ready for it. So I went with this Demco 1300. I kind of like this one. It's not bad. You only need 300 horse to pull it, so. And right now we still have the 2 starter tractors. I kind of gave up on trying to buy a bigger tractor. Yeah, Eric is he's awesome, and he's a good friend. I really appreciate the stuff that Eric does for me. And I'd really like the stuff that he does for the community. You couldn't ask for a better guy. Doesn't have to do half the stuff that he does, and he does a lot for everybody. This homemade Massey Ferguson sprayer is a POS. I don't know how to feel about it. Is that the 3-wheel one, or the one that doesn't? It looks like a normal tractor in the front, but doesn't have the front wheels. Joe? But we'll get the combine emptied out, and I'll have Freddie go ahead and start up. I think the semi is fully loaded right now. Graham, welcome in, buddy. How's you doing? Yeah, I kind of grew horns. Kind of a cool little hat. I like the hat a lot. It's something neat and cool and different. So let's get Freddie going on this harvest here. And we'll go see if the combine needs, or you're about to message that monitor. You're streaming right now too, Kobe? Well, I wish I could go over and check it out, bud, but I'm kind of busy myself. So how's Graham doing this weekend? Hope Graham's having a good weekend. Whoa, whoa, slow down, slow down. Whoa, whoa, Nelly. There we go. Get this semi filled up, and we'll go ahead and sell off. I'm just selling stuff off as we go. There, Joe threw up Graham's link. Make sure you guys go give Graham a follow and all the good stuff. Support Graham's channel. He's a good friend of the channel. I stream with him on Tuesday night on Eric's stream series Renaboo. Me and Graham play pranks on each other and stuff like that. So you guys need to go check that out on Tuesday nights. It's Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Central Time. So we have a lot of fun with that. Get turned around here. I did add a machine shed too. Like I said, at the end of Sunday night stream, I said I was going to add a couple things. I wanted to add a machine shed. So I added a big machine shed right here in front of us. You can see I got some silage bales that we're going to have to haul off and sell for some cash. We might make a little decent chunk of change. We're hauling all our wheat right now down to the grain mill, but here's our new machine shed. I went ahead and stuck with the red and black themes because we're kind of doing like a international Massey Ferguson farm build here. Next week on Hide the Trailer. Yeah. In case you guys don't know what Graham's talking about there, he took my header trailer and put it up on top of one of my sheds. You confused me today. I thought you was starting your stream at 6 Central, not Yankee 6. Laughing out loud. Usually on Saturday nights I go at 5 Central, and then on Sunday nights I go 6. That way, just in case I feel like streaming an extra hour on Saturday night, I can. I don't really run into a lot of issues or run in or step on anybody's toes or anything like that. Oh, he already has nearly has a full grain cart. So we'll just teleport over to him real quick, because he's gonna The only bad thing with this setup is I can't see how many people I got watching. Oh, I guess I can. 4 watching, 9 likes. That ain't bad, guys. Still doing pretty good. I'm gonna pull up next side of Freddy and start unloading him. Oh, I guess he's gonna go ahead and stop. See, that's what you call perfect timing there, everybody. Perfect timing. Big Bud's gambling away. So do they know when they're going to get you a load, Joe, or do you got to just kind of search around for it? Oh, we got 10 likes now, huh? Yep, sure do. 5 watching, 10 likes. That's awesome. Yeah, it only says 11 or 10 for me there, Byron, but that's ain't no biggie. We like likes here. We like likes. Just in case you guys don't know, up at the top of the chat screen is my dono link. If you guys want to donate anything to the channel, that's where you go and do it at. Or if you want to buy merch, you can go there. We use the donations to go back towards the channel, or we go use it to go help out people in the community. We believe in showing a little bit of farm sim love, since that's where it originated from. Farm sim love is what we like to do around here at Bonehead Inc. So back to farming. We'll jump back over to our semi. And we'll take, I've kind of kept everything. I haven't got any loans on this game. I haven't cheated any money in. I haven't really cheated anything in. We've kind of just been playing just a normal farm play on this. And what I do is I just kind of come in and play for a little while I watch streams during the week, and that's about it on this gameplay. You've been searching since yesterday? That sucks, Joe. Yep, well, I got the new stream deck sitting here in front of me, fired up and going. I don't have I'm having some technical issues with getting my sounds to go through OBS. So I'm thinking about switching from OBS over to Streamlabs as my streaming platform. But I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that, because if I do that, then I'm going to lose all my transitions, all my scenes, and everything else that I made myself. So I want to see if I can play around with it a little bit more and get the things figured out. Because what I'm wanting to do is Monday night, I want to do a crossplay on Griffin, Indiana, but I can't get any of my chat to come through on my stream, so I can't do it through Discord and I can't do it through the game. For some reason, I don't know what, I got something shut off. I just need to go through and track it down, and I have the time to do it this weekend, so I'm going to be playing around a lot with stuff. But somebody did tell me it's a lot easier to use Streamlabs to do multiplayer stuff, so I guess if I had to, I'll just run, when I do multiplayer, I'll do Streamlabs, and when I do my normal stuff, I'll do it on OBS. Yeah, new toys. It's kind of cool because each one of my buttons for my stream commands, I don't have to go up and click on it on OBS anymore. So now I got OBS sitting off over here in the corner. All I have to do now is I can just hit, if I want here, we'll just do it real quick here. Say if I want to go to my cam screen, boom, right there it is. My cam screen just pops right up. I don't have to move. I don't have to look off to the other way or anything else. Want to go chat and game screen, there it is, guys. You go to my main, just push a button. So that's why I think the Stream Deck's pretty awesome. My phone, the one I had on my phone before, did the exact same thing, but it didn't have as many features. You know, just like the Stream Deck will tell you what your ping is, what your all this other stuff. And so it was a really great great thing Eric sent me, and it's helping out a lot. I'm learning a lot. I've been watching videos all week on how to get things set up and get it going, and Eric wants me to use it during his stream so I can do some sounds and stuff through his stream. Well, I found that out with, I can't bulk fill that case planner. I have to use pallets. The one I was using last week. That's okay, but it covers up my real horns. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Colton, welcome in, buddy. I don't know, I think maybe it's the same guy. Didn't he do those Case International planners? Like I have? I'm not for sure who did them. So you sitting at a truck stop up in New York playing Farm Sim right now, Joe? Is that what you're trying to say? Welcome in, everybody. I'm glad everybody stopped by tonight. We do have games for the chat. We have Heist and Gamble. If you guys don't have some points and you're new to the stream, make sure you guys let me know. I'll get you guys some points added in and stuff like that. Got to get some supper. All right, what are you going to have? Joe, you're mean. I guess if you do get a mod and stuff like that, you do want it to work right. So I could understand that. Gonna have steak. That sounds good. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna have. I want potato salad and chicken nuggets, I think, tonight. Living the bachelor life. What better way to do things, right? Get this back over the field so we can get the filling it up. We do have a pretty big field of soybeans and we got a field of corn. Gonna take, and I don't think we're gonna need, at this point in time, I don't think we really need much over here. We could probably top off our straw and our silage, and we'd probably top off the hay piles tonight. So we got kind of a busy night ahead of us. Who will sacrifice who on this highest round? Either Biggie or I will survive, and the other gets tripped. Gotta be nice to Biggie, Graham. Come on now. Gotta let him win it. I don't know why. I just figured somebody else other than Graham winning it would be cool. Oh, we did add in some tanks and a fuel tank, so we can start purchasing seed and lime and fertilizers. I'm burning through a lot of that stuff. Go ahead and get the truck parked. I'm pretty sure the combine has stopped. You guys all won. Congratulations. So yeah, at some point I'm gonna get some newer tractors, but we don't got too many hours on it. They're just now starting to get a little broke in. You haven't found one that you can fill from the more? I'll show you one here in a second, Byron. Byron, do you play on PC or console? I forget. So we're getting some good money for this wheat, and then it seems like right now you play on PlayStation. Well, the one I don't have, you should be able to do the Amazon one, the Cedar, and the Great Plains planner. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you can. The Great Plains one's offered to you guys on consoles. Pretty sure. Could be wrong. Been wrong a lot here lately. One of these It's actually the big one. I had the YP2425A. I think you guys have that offered to you in the mod hub. I'm pretty sure on it. And you should be able to just pop those tops. And then the only problem with David's filling station is on some of the seeders and the planters, you got to find the hit point. So it could be a little bit off from it. But I use that, the YP2425A, all the time. And I can pull up to David's, the 82 Studio thing, and fill it up just fine. Unless something has happened since an update or something, but I haven't used it in a couple gameplays, so I might be eating my words here after a while on that. You were having problems with it last time? I know that on some things, you just got to find the hit point to fill it up. And I'm kind of starting to find out that there's another one that just came out. Well, hello, Ray. How's it going, buddy? Glad to see you in here. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm seeing a lot of like these since the update came out. I'm seeing a lot of like the hit points on things and stuff like that a little off on some things. Yeah, the Great Plains is a planter. It's underneath planter, but it'll do both. It'll do both plant and seeding. But it's underneath the planters. So if you're like wanting to get the plant corn or sunflowers or stuff like that, you can do it with the Great Plains, and you can also do wheat, hay, all your greens. I love that planter. It's like one of my favorite planters in the game. In fact, I think I played with that planter even in 19. I liked it a lot. Well, thanks for leaving that like, Ray. I really appreciate it. If you want, you can stick around and chit chat too. Or you got a lot of things going on tonight. We got 9 people watching. We got 15 likes. Holy cow. Not gonna try lining it up. I don't blame you there, Byron. You know, I have found. Trying to think too. Some of your auger wagons will hold seed and dry fertilizer, and I find it sometimes a lot easier to use an auger wagon, not a seed tender or anything like that. Just like what I got right here, like this Demco. And I'm pretty sure, if I look here, so like it's got seeds and dry fertilizer on this Bergman one. I've used that a couple times. You can use this Cavay all one, and I'm pretty sure even the Demcos. Yeah, see, you can do seed and fertilizer. I have a mod on that allows me to use the auger wagons for lime, but if you can find a decent auger wagon, see, I don't mind the seed tenders. I just can't seem to get them working right all the time, and I fight with it. So yeah. So I kind of use the auger wagons, and I don't mind using the bags. I just get the little attachment for my loader tractor, or I use super strength. But I understand, like console players, they don't have super strength, so. But you can use auger wagons. But the only thing with the auger wagons is you gotta find one that the auger. I've found out the ones that come off the back side are a little bit better to use than like this one here. This one isn't bad, but it could be a hassle. We'll probably have to go empty the semi after this one here. Hey Shug, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in here tonight. We'll have to go empty him. I want him to go. I don't think we just emptied out the combine, so we should be pretty good to go. Let's see if we can see. He needs topped. He'll probably get down to the other end and need to be emptied. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna go ahead and haul this load to the thing. Hey Brian, how's it going, buddy? Well, you can use it. You don't have to just keep it for the seed thing. You can just use it. I appreciate that, Brian. I don't know. I've kind of found different ways that them. I don't know if you guys can get those on console or not. Those Meridian tanks, but they work pretty decent too. Kind of whatever you want to do on that there. And I guess if we do get bored, we could always do the harvesting contracts on these fields over here. But I think we got a lot of work ahead of us tonight. Okay, Colton's back. That's good. Hey, Dirt Farmer, how's it going, buddy? You like Eric's hat? Ain't that kind of cool? I'm killing it with the hat. That's from a good friend, Eric. He sent me a package with my winnings from the quiz stream that he did. I don't know, last spring or last year early. I want a hoodie, and then he also sent me a Stream Deck coffee cup, which is right here. Got my Eric the Crazy Viking coffee cup and a hoodie and this hat. You got an emergency at home. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yep, there Joe threw up Dirt Farmer's link in chat. Make sure you guys go check out Dirt Farmer. Like I said, I've been a little slack in trying to get the Stream Deck set up and get my little studio area switched around, but Dirt Farmer puts on a good stream, real good real life content. Make sure you guys go and check him out. Okay, well, I hope it ain't bad news, bud. Watch Dirt Farmer with me on Twitch. Joe, you got a Twitch channel? Well, it sounds like a lot of people are going over to Twitch. Someone was telling me if I was on. Hey, Vet Chaser, welcome back, buddy. Thanks for coming back this weekend. Hey, no problem, Dirt Farmer. That's what we're here for. Showing a little bit of farm sim love. That's what we do. Sure you do the same for me. I'll do the same for you. It's like we're getting about 50,000 a truckload here. It ain't too bad for wheat. Hey, no problem, huh? Well, that's cool. I like it when people come back We got 13 watching. We got 17 likes. How much better can that be? Clutch made me get a Twitch a long time ago to watch over there, but I don't know how long I've been a moderator there, but I'm moderating for Clutch there. Well, that's cool. That's one of the things I like about Clutch. He does a lot of different stuff. I haven't seen a stream from him at all this week. He must have been real busy this week. That's okay though. Like I said, I'll stream for you guys tonight, tomorrow night. Hopefully Monday we'll get one in. Is your missus just about ready to have a little one, is she, Colton? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Shug, how's things going over there on 4B's server? Getting everything, keeping everything up and going good? Maybe. Yeah, let me know if you do. We'll give you a big shout out on the channel. If you have a little one. That's good to hear, Shug. Like I said, been getting stuff ready for fall cleanups and stuff like that this last week, and so I haven't had a lot of time to watch much of anything out there. Well, just to let you know, Dirt, I'm not. You got a big Philly. Yeah. Too bad you couldn't put that Papa Smurf modded sugarcane harvester on there, Shug. And your fall run in a week is going to start. Welcome in, Newell. You didn't get totally ignored. I just saw you. How's Newell doing tonight? Ooh, that was close. Oh, you should see the size of my chat screen now. So I'm not missing too much. I hope. You got the 9-meter one for all platforms. Well, at least that's better than the little one, I guess. That's the only reason why I don't like doing sugarcane and all that stuff, because the headers are so small. Newell's keeping a good eye on me. Is that what that little... Hey, Rob. That is my Eric the Crazy Viking hat that he sent me. Joe must have blocked your message, huh? Okay. What'd you say? No. Yeah, Eric sent me a package with my sweatshirt and my coffee cup and my stream deck, so... But it's got a little bit of horns for this bonehead type of guy here. I don't think Joe had blocked any messages yet. I haven't seen anything pop up. Oh, he basically said Clutch is a jabroni, but I'm putting Joe on the list, meow. Yeah. I hear that, you know, that Clutch gets called a lot of things, so. I don't think it popped up because I didn't see it. Joe. And Rob's in here giving me crap because I got this thing on my head. Yeah, blaming Joe seems like the right thing to do. I usually blame Rob around here. Well, hashtag blame Rob. So anytime he comes in the chat, things seem to start going wrong. That right, Rob? We'll wait for here. We should get one more load, it looks like, hopefully. And then we can start baling up this straw. It's usually John Deere's fault, but whatever. Have you noticed we don't have no John Deere stuff on this stream series yet? We're all red on this one. So is it a lot harder to get followers over on Twitch? You started a massive silage pills on Fox Farms. Well, good luck with that, but I did that too. We had the whole map was all silage and did that up. Can't remember who I did that with. I'm down to just 10 subs. Oh, that kind of sucks. I thought you could. Must have changed that where you can't stream on both platforms. That's interesting. It's a good thing to know, though. Is it can you stream different content, or does it mean any streaming at all? We might. Kind of moving on to much other things. I'm really digging this Backroads County map, so I want to get the multiplayer map up and going here soon. So we got a couple little things in the fire. We can always go back to Stone Valley, but I'm thinking I'm kind of done with that one. When we started doing content, I used to restream to see which one would be better. YouTube has been far kinder to me than Twitch. Laughing out. That's what I've heard a lot. Is I've heard that YouTube's a lot kinder, but I've heard that a lot of streamers are switching over to Twitch right now. Oh, you can't do it at the exact same time. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying, Neil. Well, we appreciate that, Neil. Thanks for the heads up on that. Yeah, but sometimes being that the filtering on YouTube is you can get around so much of it. You know, I was watching a stream the other day, and I swore the guy was a drunken sailor that was streaming. But, you know, there's little ways to get around all that stuff. And yes, you don't have to worry about copyright infringements over on Twitch. But I don't know personally because I haven't done anything on Twitch yet. I will say this though, because I do know from experience, I personally like streaming on YouTube a lot better than I do on Facebook Live. Alright, Colton, I'll keep you in mind for that, buddy. Yeah. Oh, really, Newell? Because I watched, there's a couple of these little gamer chicks that I kind of like their content. They're funnier than all get out. And, I mean, she goes into dirty jokes and dropping all these cuss words and everything else on Twitch and never has anything said against her as far as I know. So, but, well, that's, and the same thing goes for here on YouTube. You know, you can, like I said, you can get around the copyright stuff almost all the time. I've been doing this for 8 months now, I think. And it seems like they copyright me, warn me on some of the stupidest things. My thumbnails get it a lot of the times. Never on music though. Did not like, well, I won't say this dirt. Facebook Live was alright, but in order for you to get your stuff, see, like on YouTube, YouTube uses your likes and your views and all that, your rhythms, to broadcast out to people, and you can put in hashtags, stuff like that. On Facebook Live, you got to pay for that to get your streams put out there. You know, so it's not a lot of money, but you still have to pay for it. So that's why I jumped over here to YouTube. It wasn't bad, but I just didn't want to pay if I wasn't going to try making a run at it. So, hello, why not? How's it going, buddy? But I don't know, I think I did like 10, 20 streams over on that, but and if you don't do that on Facebook Live, if you don't do that where you boost your channel up, people don't get to see your content and stuff like that, and it makes it a lot harder to get followers and stuff like that. It seemed like there was more legwork on Facebook Live than there is on YouTube. I'll just put it that way. That's probably about the easiest way to say it. Yeah, but like if you wanted to pay to get your content put out there, like when people do searches and stuff like that, it automatically puts it in there. You know, it's like $4 or $5 for so much advertisement time, something like that. Where here on Facebook, it's just kind of done by how much your type of content, how much views and how much stuff you're getting, interaction you're getting. So it's a little bit better here on YouTube. And it looks like Joe threw up why nots. link, didn't you? Yep, I see it there. Give Why Not a check out. He does an awesome job with his streams. Any links that Joe throws up in the chat, you guys need to go check them out because they're awesome. They do a really good job. I really like their content and their people. I might not catch their live stuff, but I do go back and watch their replays. All right, Colton, we'll see you here in a little bit, buddy. So, hope you're having a good weekend. Why not? Got any big plans for the holiday weekend? Yeah, Dirt. If I was you, I'd just kind of stick right where you're at and hammer that live stuff. That real life stuff. It seems like a lot of people like that real life stuff. If I was a real life farmer, I'd be hitting that pretty hard anyway. Well, I'll have to go check that out. Thanks for letting me know that, Dirt. Hey, Braden, how's it going, buddy? That's about what I'm going to be doing. I got things that I got my studio kind of halfway tore apart right now. I want to get some things put in place. Well, that's good. You're doing good, Braden. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of sit around and do kind of a farm sim holiday weekend. Rob's still in here. What you got going on this weekend, Rob? You going to be doing any streaming or anything? Or just gonna... Anybody got anything exciting planned for the weekend? Yeah, I'll have. Shug, you're gonna do a 24-hour stream? Wow. You guys heard that first here. Shug's gonna do a 24-hour stream this weekend. Party tomorrow, and we're gonna do a 24-hour stream after the party. Dirt farmer waiting for paint to dry. Me do a 24-hour stream. That's probably not gonna happen, bud. Not right now. I promise you guys this. As soon as I hit 1,000, when I hit 1K, we'll do a 24-hour stream. That'd be a big accomplishment. I want to say the 24-hour for a big accomplishment. I already did a 12-hour one. Well, I am going to be playing Farm Sim all weekend. But we're taking breaks and stuff like that throughout that. Be streaming for a little bit here and there. Waiting for paint to dry is always exciting. Dirt farmer, I like it. I don't like doing that. Oh, there's a telephone pole there. I like seeing people that recreate their, like family farms and stuff like that. What am I hitting there? Must be the edge of that. Rylan must be ninja. His ninja self tonight. Why? Yeah, let me know if you do something like that, Rob. I was going to try getting mine up and going, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my audio issue fixed or not. At least I can come watch. He ain't in chat. I haven't seen him in chat. Him and Keith must be busy tonight. Oh, trust me. I watch a lot of grass grow. Right now, it's non-existent. We are going through it. We haven't had rain in like 3 weeks. 4 weeks almost. But I know what you're saying there, Byron. Watching grass grow is a lot of fun. But back to what I was saying before I wrecked my semi, I like checking out the people's builds. That when they build, like recreate their farms from when they grew up, or the ones that they have present time and stuff like that. I think it's kind of cool. We got 12 watts and 20 likes. We're slowly coming up today. We've only been on for an hour or two. Wow. Bonehead might have to run to the restroom for a second here. In a second. I'm surprised Sister Billy hasn't popped in here yet. There's somebody else firing up. Let's see who that is. Oh, 4B just went live. Wow. I am probably going to stream for my normal 3 hours tonight. We'll probably start at 5, so we'll probably go to about 8 o'clock. More than likely. So we got all the weed out of that field over there. So now we need to get going on getting some straw picked up. The grass came back to life, but I'm waiting a little while longer to mow it. Laughing out loud. That's cool. That's what you gotta do. That's cool of him. I didn't know he was going live tonight. Usually he doesn't do weekends too often. But with that being said, anybody that's in here, when we get done, we are going to go raid our good friend 4B. And if you guys go over there when he first starts up a stream and stuff like that, leave him a like and stuff. Tell him Bonehead says hi, and we'll be over after I get done with my stream. I tell you what, Dirt, you're talking about grasshoppers. I mow this. It's probably about six acre lot. It's got 4 acres on one side and 2 on the other side. But the other day I was mowing and our mowers right now are going about 15 mile an hour. And I was going at full bore with this mower. And I'm telling you what, them grasshoppers, that was like hitting little rocks. They jump up, and yeah, it just wasn't a lot of fun. You got that Kentucky. I'm about to switch to something else next year unless I buy a different house. Oh, how's that Kentucky stuff grow down there in Texas? Pretty good, or we've had a lot of issues with that stuff up here this year, but it hasn't been real wet. Hasn't been real wet spring or everything's big in Texas there, Joe. Yeah, we did too there, Byron. Used to catch them in mason jars. Take them down in the creek and do a little fishing with them. I want to show you guys a little trick with this baler here. If you set your cruise control for 15, and if you're just doing normal baling with it, you can sit there and let it go the whole time and it won't skip over it. Maybe every once in a while if the pile gets really big it will, but it ain't that big of an issue. See, like right there, that was a big pile, so it skipped over a little bit of it. Just kind of keep that in mind when you use the fast baler. If you're not using the wrapper part of it, you can go about 15 mile an hour is about good enough to set your cruise for that. And what I usually do is I'll just take and slow down for the big pile so I can get them. And it seems to work pretty good. You actually grow a lot of Kentucky grass down in Texas. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I bet they don't. They're dirt. See, I should have slowed down this. And if you start noticing that it's skipping over a little bit, all you have to do is see, like it skipped right there. Just slow down a little bit and you'll get it. But for the most part, you can go depending on how fast your tractor goes and stuff like that. But you could speed it up to where your cruise control is. Set your cruise control at 15, so you got a tractor that goes 40 mile an hour. Set it a little faster, it seems like it goes a little quicker. But with that being said here, guys, I am going to take a quick real bathroom break. I'll be right back. Do apologize for this, but I'll see you here in a second. Alrighty, we're back. Ready to do some farming here. Catch up on chat here. Big Bud's still in here. Yeah, we have a lot of Bermuda grass here that we use. So me personally, I don't plant a lot of Kentucky stuff because it's a high maintenance grass. It seems like if you don't fertilize it and spray it and everything else, it seems like it dies off a lot quicker, and so we don't really do mess around with Kentucky too much. Byron's gonna grab, well, bud, I'm a bachelor, so there ain't much silverware that you can grab that's worth anything. It's probably the cheapest stuff at Walmart. Or whatever Sister Billy gave me. Yeah. Really, actually, King Ranch actually has a Ford truck named after them, too. With their brand on it. It's like an extra $20,000 package for it. So. There's a lot of good stuff that comes out of Texas, I think. I have an uncle that lives right outside of San Antonio, and then I have a great aunt that lives right outside of Houston at Lake St. Clair. They have a house out there at that lake. I don't know, I kind of like the King Ranch interior. That's the one thing I like about it. I kind of like that old leathery stuff. Yeah, you're right there, Farmer. Yeah, them King Ranches are nice. But they've kind of gotten a little chintzy with it on the newer stuff. It seems like ain't as good as what it used to be, it seems. Just because Ford wants to push their platinum stuff and everything else. Pretty much. Texas is starting to become one of them retirement states. But you still do have a lot of people down there that are born and raised in Texas. Well, Florida has the same issue with it too. Seems like a lot of the people down in Florida are from other places. But yeah, it's been a little while since I've been down to see my uncle down in San Antonio, but we go down there quite a bit when I was younger. Always liked going down to Texas. Dirt, aren't you from, was it Montana? Is that where you're at? Hey, Nick Melvin, how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Hope you're having a good holiday weekend this weekend. Your mom's side of the family mostly came from Texas, mostly came from California. Yeah. You're good? Well, that's good to hear, Nick. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, well, like I said, though, after my stream, we'll make sure that we go over and we give good old 4B a good raid. We ain't gonna end for a little while longer. We still got, I don't know, a couple hours yet. Oh, really, Joe? I didn't know that. Yeah. See, that's one state I'd like to go check out. I have never been to Montana, and everybody that I talk to, they love that state. That's been there to visit. Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, all them states out there. I want to say it was, I'm gonna have to look, but I'm pretty sure it was North Dakota. We went and did some elk hunting out there. I think it was North Dakota. Pretty sure. Didn't get anything, but one of the guys in my party, he got a pretty good sized one. Next, moving to Colorado. And well, heck, you'll be near Rabbit Rob. Rabbit Rob lives in, I think, Denver. What part of Colorado are you moving to? I hear you there, Byron. Ever since I found out that I had diabetes, my road trips ain't like they used to be. Going to Boulder, Nick? That's a pretty good little area. I like Colorado too. Just don't like the winters. Alright, Joe, you'll have to do that one of these days. We got 11 people watching and 21 likes. That's a good numbers there. I'm doing awesome. Yeah. I bet. But you guys in Montana, you got your guys' deer aren't like real big, are they? They're more like mule deer and I'll bet, Chaser. You've been a lot of places, bud. I have never been to Canada yet. I've been to Mexico. I've lived in Colorado, California, Iowa, Illinois, Missouri. Let's see where else. I've been to Florida, Georgia, Virginia. MT Pockets streaming right now too? Or has he just got a video out? I didn't even get a notification about him streaming. Yeah, you've probably seen a lot of areas, Joe. I thought mule deers were smaller than whitetails. So I stand corrected on that. Thanks for correcting me on that, Byron. Wow. I didn't even get a notification he was streaming. You've been to Mexico? I've been to Mexico too. When I was down in firefighting school in San Diego, we went down to a couple places in Mexico. Well, make sure you guys jump over there and give MT a like. He's a friend of the channel. Well, that's cool, Vet Chaser. So let me ask you a question. I don't know if I asked you this before, Vet Chaser. Do you have a vet? Excuse me. There's MT Pockets channel. If you guys haven't gone over there and checked him out, go over and check out his content. He puts on a good show too. And leave him a like. Tell him Boathead sent you. This might get confusing. It ain't that bad if you have one window with one person and another window with another person. Just gotta remember which if you're chatting in the chat, who you're talking to. It gets kind of easy after you do more of it. Yeah, I knew that MT was a trucker. Hey, Caden, how's it going, buddy? Still here? Nope, just want 163. They got the, what was it, new, at one of the dealerships here in town, or near me, they got the 2023 vet in the other day. I think, I don't know, I'm more of like a, I like the muscle car, like the one that came out with the new Chargers and Challengers. Them look pretty sharp. I thought they looked mean. The Mustangs, they look pretty mean too. But this new vet kind of looks like a Lamborghini or a Euro racing car. So I'm not a real big fan of like that type. I'm more into, you know, when you hear vet, you kind of think of American muscle, but I really wish that they would did something like they did with the Challenger or the Chargers, because them look, I'll tell you what, you look at the front of a Charger and it just looks mean as all get out. They're starting to get a little carried away with the Mustangs, but I went and looked at the new Chevelle on YouTube the other day, or Facebook, one of the two, and that looks pretty sharp. It looks like a Camaro, but looks pretty sharp though. You'd like to get a Challenger someday? An older one or a newer one? Because I tell you what, I like to get one of them Hellcats. Rob says he's not a big Ford fan myself, so I like Chevy Dodge. Don't really have a certain preference on vehicles. I drive a lot. I've drove a lot of Fords, and I've also drove a lot of Dodges. So I'm really not gotten used to the look of the newer stuff, so I tend to stick to used and older stuff. So yeah, like when I hear Corvette, I think of like the 76 to 80s and the 80s body styles. I like those. Camaros, I like the, you know, of course, if you're not a car nut, then you don't like a 69 Camaro or a 69 Chevelle or a Nova. I like the older Impalas, like a 65 Impala, Roadrunners, Darts. A 69 Stingray, that was pretty sweet. That would be pretty cool to see, a 69. I'm not. You know, they're pretty nice. I just, like I said, I'm not into the newer. You know, I guess growing up, you know, I drooled over the big bad muscle cars. You know, like the '69s, the '68s, even in the '70s and early '80s. So. Byron drives a 77 to 89 Chevy Caprices. The Caprices aren't bad. I'll tell you something, a car that I wouldn't mind having again. And I would love to have it again. What was it? I'm pretty sure it was a 78 Oldsmobile or a Cutlass, Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. It had a 350 rocket in it. I love that car. It was uglier than all get out, but I tell you what, that car had some get up and go to it. It also had a 68 Chevelle too. I just seen a 67 at the gas station this morning, Joe. Your uncle has a Hellcat? I'd get myself in a lot of trouble with a Hellcat, but I tell you what, they sound and look awesome. Yeah. You're right there, Byron. They are good derby cars. So are like the Cadillacs too, aren't they? You had a 65, 66 Ford Galaxy 500 too. Ooh, that's a good little car right there. I'm starting to see a lot of car shows right now. The Galaxies we're making like a big comeback. I mean, a lot of people are restoring Galaxies and starting to show them. No, they're not little, but they're not real huge either. None of them cars from that era were little. You know, my car that I'd like to get would be a Cuda. I'd like to get my hands on one. But it seems like anytime you find one that's worth buying, they're just way up there in price. Well, they probably will, but the thing I don't like about it, they didn't really do too much. There's just little things that are different from the Chevelle and the Camaro. You know, there's not a big, huge difference. You can almost pretty much say that the new Chevelle is the 2023 Camaro. I haven't seen the new Ford Mavericks. I'll have to give that a check out. 3-speed on the floor, 2-door, fast car. A lot of people fixed up those little the Ford Mavericks and used them as drag cars just because of their speed. You had a 61 Impala 4-door. I had a 86 Impala, I think's what it was. A Graham Snark nose. I can't say that I've heard of those. I don't want to say that I have. I might have seen a picture of them and not really putting 2 and 2 together with it, but I would take a 38 or 39 coupe any day, though. I'll be honest with you there. Ford any of them. I like the old Studebakers too. I like the older Studebakers and the Buicks. And I'd really like to get my hands on an older Buick Riviera. The only problem with that, getting your hands on the older, and even the Lincolns and stuff like that, those family mob style looking cars. The only problem with getting your hands on them is everybody like around here likes using them for derby cars. We had a 1959 Bel Air we bought from the old lady across the road. That's kind of cool, Byron. Older caddies are pretty cool too. I don't know. I'm not very. I'm 46, so. But I like the looks of the older cars. I like it back when cars looked like cars and trucks looked like trucks. And you're on your way to the hospital. Well, I hope everything works out for you, bud. We'll keep you in our thoughts, Colton. Yeah. You know, the one cars, I really like the El Caminos. The El Caminos and the Rancheros. I did like those. Oh, you cut your arm open. Well, sorry to hear that, bud. Hope everything's all right. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Studebakers, old Buicks, even old Oldsmobiles. You know, you go walking through a timber, and there's a tree growing through the center of them. A real close friend of mine, he worked for, he does construction work during the day, but at night he helps people, helps some people out around his area and stuff like that. Well, this one lady and her husband, they lived on an old farm, and he went over and tore down their barn, some sheds that they had and stuff like that. Well, he didn't realize it, but when they remodeled the old people's house, they used to have like a garage that sat underneath the house that you could park cars into. Well, they took and filled that all in, concreted it off, filled it all in, and made like a patio or a deck over that. Well, when the elderly man passed away, he went out there to help the lady out with getting some of the stuff cleaned out of the house. Well, he went down to that old garage, and there sat an older Mustang. He wasn't for sure what year it was, but she said that it only had like 20 miles on it. But he said it would cost a lot of money to get that car out of that garage basement. You know, there's a lot of vehicles that I had when I was younger that I don't really know why I got rid of them. Do a lot of things as you get older, or as you're getting older. That makes you scratch your head quite a bit. Well, I hope it ain't nothing serious either, Colton. Well, the older Oldsmobiles were pretty ugly, Byron. I will say that. But they are a fun car to drive. I will give you that on that. The older Oldsmobiles, the Buicks, and the Lincolns, they're all ugly. But I tell you what, you want to talk about a smooth ride for that type of car. What did I have? I had a Ford LTD. That car, I mean, you go over bumps in the road, go over railroad tracks like floating on a cloud. Boom, 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 nice and easy. And Not too shabby. I remember going down to my grandparents. They would take me on 2, 3, 4 hour long drives. We'd go someplace or go visit my uncle down in St. Louis. And I remember going on the road. That car would put me to sleep in the back seat. Buddy had a 70-something Vega. They had it all souped up. A lot of people soup up Vegas. Pretty cool cars. I went to a car show a couple weeks ago, and they had a couple Vegas there, and then they had a couple Gremlins there too. This one Gremlin, it had drag slicks in it, on it, and everything else. Well, that ain't good. Yeah, not me. As soon as I get on the road and I'm not driving, give me about an hour, I'll be out like a light. Was that way the whole time when I was a kid and everything. Need to set up an account on your tablet. Well, you did already have an account on the tablet. Now we can go pick up our straw bales, top off our straw stack, and then we're going to take and sell whatever else we have left over. Then I think our silage bales will be ready to be sold off. We'll top off our silage stack and sell the rest we have, and then we'll probably do some mowing. Just going to leave that like that for right now. I still got to wash it. So we'll go over here, we'll use the big case. We got enough fuel. Grab our new pickup trailer here. All that account. Whoop. We even put a shed in here for our semi and trailers. We already did morning chores, so they're all good to go. So you're looking for another driver, huh? I can't help you out in that department. I can't drive semis. I can, but I don't have a license and everything else. We got 11 people watching, 23 likes. We can hit 30 likes tonight, that would be great. So if you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit that like button for me, please. I would really appreciate it. Mean the world to me. We haven't got any new subs yet tonight or anything like that yet, so there we go. Not doing too bad though tonight. Discord going nuts for some reason. I went with the 82 Studio flatbed and the pup trailer, because you can get you get more bales on there, and plus they stack them a little neater. I like the way they're stacked. And we got that little grass fit patch there to mow. That's the medium size one tonight, which we'll see if we need some hay, which I think we need a little bit of hay. We might be able to get by until the little field's done. I'll do the whole little field in hay. So gonna top off our straw bales. Well, everybody got quiet in chat all of a sudden. Where'd y'all go? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's Streamlabs. Cause I'm still here. There we go. What the heck is going on? This freaking trailer. Operating position. Okay, so why won't it let me move my trailer bales over? Now my freaking offloading trailer isn't working. Unload bales. Why? Why? See, now that's the only thing I hate about this dang thing. This one doesn't work worth a squat. Oh, reset it. So we got it. Operate. See, now it's all messed. I'm not even gonna fart with it. Now I can't get the bales to come off the trailer. Go back to using our old normal one. Can't get them to come off to save my life. Well, that sucks, Joe. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna sell off that stupid trailer. I hauled a lot of bales on that thing and it worked just fine, and then I fire up a stream and that doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. Getting tired of that kind of stuff on this game. It's getting real frustrating. I'm just gonna say that. Wrong category. I want to go here. Animal trailers. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. And then back. Trucks. Nope, not ain't that one. Trailers, isn't it? Oh. Any miscellaneous? Nope. Huh. Animals. Nope. I know there ain't any trailers. Yeah. We don't talk to you tomorrow, Joe. Happy early birthday. Oh, I'm working just fine. Maybe it's underneath the bale. Oh, what the heck is it under? Oh. Oh. Well, you would think it'd be. Oh, I know why it's not in there, because I leased that. There. Return it. Glad I didn't buy it. At least I didn't lose my bales. Woohoo. In which our bale area is plumb full. Which is fine. We'll grab our other trailer here. Yeah, I use that too. I was wanting to use other things, and I watch everybody else use the 82 Studios. I really like this trailer here that I got. I just wish it stacked the bales a little differently, but it's alright. It gets the job done. Brian's still in here. Let's see how well how it's doing it. Why ain't that? Alright, so there we go. Boom. I might just leave that one little bale here. Oh. Alright, so we'll unhook from that and go grab the truck, and we'll do it with the truck. A little faster that way. I don't know. I didn't know if DJ was doing something this weekend, or you got a 4B streaming right now, and you got Faber and all that. Sometimes, this is one thing I'm going to say about the loading program. It is nice, but sometimes it is a royal pain in the keister. I'm just going to say that. I don't know what the deal is with it, but sometimes I just have so many issues with it in my gameplay. It's not even funny. I just took a hit there. I didn't drop any frames though. Ran over that deer there. You see that? Look at my latest comment. Alright, what'd you say? Well, here we come. If the kid comes, let me know. We'll give you a shout out on the channel. Hey, Hoss. How you doing, buddy? I didn't see you pop in here. Eating supper, huh? That's cool. Well, that's kind of cool, Brian. Joe's gonna have to find him some brown waters, huh? Why is that? Hey, Chad, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in here. You guys haven't had a chance on Sundays, you need to go check out Mr. CW Farms. Does an awesome job with real life farming videos and his virtual farming videos and piggy videos. Chad's a good friend of the channel, so if you guys get a chance, go check out CVW Farms. like I said, he streams usually on Sundays. He might throw a stream in every once in a while. Get these bales offloaded. It's my mouse. Maybe it's my mouse. Get those sold off. And we ain't getting as much as we did off the other fields. Not too bad, I guess. Yeah. That's true there, Byron. Should be able to run them over. I wish that was like kind of a little more. I'm glad it doesn't add more damage to the vehicles and stuff like that, but hey. You're gonna get brown waters because your birthday's tomorrow, huh? There, Joe. I'm going to head out and get finished up here and go home and go to bed. All right, Colton. We'll talk to you later, bud. So how's Chad's weekend going? You doing pretty good, buddy? And happy birthday, Brian. I forgot to say that to you a little bit ago when you said today was your birthday. Hope you have a good one. If you want, Brian, we can all sing happy birthday to you. Oh. Don't feel bad, Brian. First time I cooked an electric stove, that happened to me. Good weekend here, just busy one. How's Bonehead? Yeah, mine's kind of a nice, relaxing weekend. We're not really too busy. Kind of working on some things here and getting things set up for in my little studio area. Got some monitors switched around and everything else. So I'm hoping that by this time tomorrow, everything will be up and going pretty good. Been playing around a lot with my new stream deck. Trying to get things set up on it. Thanks to our good friend over there in Norway, which sent me the hat. Which I think you got one too, didn't you, Chad? Do not tell Ray I burn a pizza because he just had a lady in his apartment kind of like burn pizza, and I told him I wouldn't do it. All right. Yeah, see, I got my hat, I got my coffee cup that I won, and I got my sweatshirt. It's on my chair behind me right now. And then, of course, he sent a surprise stream deck in my package. You know, you say toasted ravioli in the oven. The other day I watched a TikTok video where a guy takes Chef Boyardee raviolis, puts them in Italian breadcrumbs, and deep fat fries them, and then eats them like that. Says they're awesome. So I'm going to have to try that because it did look pretty good. I'm not a big ravioli fan, but that there didn't look too bad, really. So... that's cool, Joe. I just gotta keep my cat away from the horns on this way. She likes playing with the horns on the hat. Big Bud's still here. You just lurking or just hanging out, chilling? I think I just missed my turn. Turn around real quick. Don't tell that guy ran through a sunflower field.
Yeah, they are pretty big horns on the hat, and but they stay. You know, they're it's a good made hat. You know, they kind of stay in place. Bonehead is absolutely amazing. Oh, you've had them little ravioli things? Yeah, farm dog Jim will get a hold of them. Yeah, my farm cat, she's going through that I want to get into everything stage right now. Has to play with everything. It's not really being real bad, but it's starting to get aggravating. Why ain't I getting that one bale to sell? I'm not doing too bad with the straw bales. So we'll stop loading up and selling straw bales, and we are going to go to do some grass work. We got an hour left of the stream. So here real quick, I want to show you my new play toy. This thing's awesome. If you're into doing hay and bales and stuff like that, I definitely recommend this pack. Here, let me show it to you here real quick in the store. If you go underneath your mowers, where's that? Mowers. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. You'll find the main part. Let me find her here. Right here, an AGCO. If you look at this, you can get it in Case, Challenger, Heston, Massey Ferguson, Heston, back to Case. Now this little thing has two headers for it. Let me back out of this image here and show you the combinations. So here's your two headers. This one here, the one that looks like a regular bean table, this one mows your grass and just puts it in and automatically windrows it for you. The other header, this one here, and you can get it in all different brands and stuff. This one here mows it, teds it, and windrows it. So this, if you use this one here, it'll turn it into hay for you. So it eliminates, you know, a tedder, a rake, all that stuff. It's like a one-stop shop. The only thing it doesn't do is bale. The other night at the fire station, we made Philly cheesesteak quesadillas from TikTok and there. Ooh, that does sound pretty good. Yeah, it might have came out last week, Rob, but I stream on the weekends, bud. But I kind of, before I download like a new mod and stuff like that, I like making sure that it's something pretty decent. But I like this little mod. Alright, Dirt Farmer, we'll talk to you later, buddy. If I don't see you on the rest of this stream, don't forget we're streaming again tomorrow. But this little, you know, and the good thing is it doesn't come green, Rob. And it's actually, I really like this one a lot better than I do the John Deere one. Hoss is done eating. Hey, Bonehead and everyone. Welcome back, Hoss. How you doing, buddy? You feeling pretty good today? Hope everything's going good for you. Well, I like this, and it's called the Swather Pack. That's one of my favorite parts. I know you're messing with me. I was messing back, bud. But yeah, I've been kind of waiting for something like this to come out. I think we had something similar to it, but not quite like it in 19. But ever since DJ did his, or DJ Goham did his first video on it, I've been waiting and waiting patiently for this thing to come. But see, if you check it out, it already puts it in a swath for you, and you don't have to worry about raking it, tedding it, nothing. Oh, really, Byron? I didn't see that one. Here, I need to. I'm reading chat, not paying attention to my driving here. knees hurting bad, but other than that, well, that's good to hear, Byron, or Haas, sorry. Yep, Rob. The John Deere one's all right, but it just seems like the actual moderation of the mod isn't all there. But I like this fact that this one does, it's supposed to put it in a swath for you, but I like the fact that you could ted your grass and turn it into hay with the other header. I like that a lot. Yeah. Well, they actually, I think it was on can't remember what third-party site that had it, but they do have a Massey Ferguson and a Case International Batwing. Just like, I think it's the John Deere one that came out for the game that everybody's been using, with just different colors and different logos on it. Insta hay, yep, that's what I say. Now, the big thing is I would probably buy the Vermeer self-propelled baler if it wrapped. Yes. I don't know where Maria is. I haven't talked to him. I know they got all moved in and everything else, but I haven't talked to him. I'm not for sure. I haven't played around with that, Brian. But I think you can switch it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's got your swath modes there, so yeah, you could take and turn it. Let's turn it off, see what it does. So you got swath dropping, turn off mower, toggle workload, control Y. So they go left swath, right swath, swath dropping. So yeah, it does do that, Brian. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I just like the middle one myself. I'll probably take and mow this grass down and go ahead and bale it, wrap it. We got those bale. I got a lot of stuff to take to the store and sell off today after stream, so I'll be a little busy on this one for a little bit tonight. Whoop, missed some. Well, we only got 8 watching now, but we do have 24 likes. Not a bad day. I went kind of a little earlier today, but yeah, tomorrow we'll probably go about 6, just so everybody knows. Thundery, how's it going, buddy? I figured you'd be over there harassing 4B. I'm doing pretty good today. How about yourself? You having a good weekend so far? I'm glad you stopped by tonight. Oh, I know. You can tell that's what I was telling you. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Brian. Sorry. Oop. That'll be alright. We'll get that on the way back by. Oh, really, Brian? It's an awesome mod. I really like mowing hay and doing silage bales, and I'd rather do silage bales than I would silage pits and stuff like that. I don't do a lot of, I try keeping my style of farming to the same thing that we go on here in Illinois. And this thing's pretty awesome for that. We do have some real life stuff like this. They're all New Holland ones, though. I think even, I might be wrong on this, don't hold me to it, but I think there's a Kubota one too. But it might not be Kubota, but it might. Really? Why would Turk say that to you? What'd you do over there? Did you do something wrong, or? Well, Thunder, you're always welcome here. I don't think anybody will ban you in here unless you do something really, really, really bad. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to do something really, really bad. The only thing I ask over here on my channel is everybody in chat just respect each other. Just be human, all right? Be grown-ups. We don't have to deal with a bunch of little stupid stuff all the time. Don't. Hoss just sent me a DM, did you, buddy? You want me to look at it now, or can I wait? Let's see here. Got all these computer screens. Oh, there it is, Hoss later. Alright, Hoss, I kind of figured that one out. Thanks for pointing that out to me, buddy. Yep. What part of Illinois? I'm from Western Illinois. I live about 20 minutes from the Mississippi River. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know if you ever heard of Macomb, Illinois. I only live 25 minutes from there. Yep, the only thing I expect anybody in my chat to be is just be human and respect others, you know. We don't. It's fun to joke around a little bit, but, you know, don't make it to where it hurts somebody's feelings or makes somebody mad. Just be human. That's all I ask. If not, Joe will get you. Or Hoss, or anybody that has a wrench. Speaking of the devil, there he is. Where are you at, Brian? What state are you in? That's right, Hoss, Farm Sim Love. That's what I push that a lot here in my channel. Well, that's good. So we won't have any nonsense in here tonight. I like Thunder. Thunder, he's a good guy. Good person, good folk. He comes in here and chit-chats and keeps it nice and neat. And that, as long as you don't get out of line, it's all. Anybody's welcome in here. Hell, we got 25 likes. That's awesome, guys. Thanks a lot. Let's see, because where I'm from, we swath all of our grass. Yeah, we do too here. No, but I've heard of Gary, Indiana, but I haven't heard of Lake County, Indiana. Trying to think, though. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of it before. Yeah, I was trying to explain to Eric. Well, one time, we don't use a lot of or around my area anyway, we don't use a lot of the self-propelled, oh, I can't even think what I'm trying to say here. Hold on here. We don't use a lot of the self-propelled mulchers or anything like that. We don't use the forage harvesters, self-propelled forage harvesters. You don't see a lot of these around here. When our corn around here, we don't mulch it up. Now they have the older styles where you can do like 4 or 6 rows at a time and chops it up, but it puts it into a sock out on the ground. They make silage that way, but all of our silage is made from grass and hay and all that stuff around here. And I'm not saying that there ain't people that use it, don't use it, or there might be. Off Interstate 8094, alright. I thought about that, Joe. I saw something about that. I want to go to her website and check it out. Right now I'm redesigning some shirts and stuff, so yeah, that'd probably be a good time. But my logo is kind of pretty much just basic. I'm kind of wanting to do, I like my logo. I don't really want to even change it. Thought about it, but it's kind of just stands out. You see that, and Bonehead's around somewhere. I want to take the Bonehead ink off my logo. That's when I'm in chat and stuff like that, and just have the skull and horns. We'll talk about that later, Joe. Or do you mean you? I have too much stuff popping up in my chat right now. Yeah, I am still. I can't get. Well, I'm having an issue, a little bit of an issue, but it's slowly getting figured out. Here in the fall and winter time, I'll have a lot more time to work on stuff like that. You like my logo? Well, thank you, Valtteri. I appreciate that. I like making logos, Valtteri. I do, I did CBWs, Rylands. I made, the Cactus Crew logo. A little cactus with boxing gloves. Well, I like playing around with stuff like that. The biggest thing is trying to get the animation into that is what the big issue is, Joe. Because you have to take like 9 million little pictures at once and try getting it in sequence where it all lines up and everything else. So, and maybe with the software that I'm using might be a little bit not right. but I've been playing with it off and on here. Yeah, Rylan the Ninja Farmer's who I'm talking about. I also made his Olaf logo too for him. Yeah, just like with Chad's logo, I was trying to get it where his tractor, because that tractor that's in the middle of Chad's logo is his own personal tractor. And I was trying to get it where I can do just an outline of it so you can get it put on a t-shirt a little bit better. And it just doesn't look right every time I blackline it. And then, what's his name? Dom tried to help me out with it. Still didn't look, I didn't like it too much. Yeah, it's kind of like, Joe, if you take it and look at a still picture, and you take 5,000 pictures of that one still picture. That's what that's what you kind of have to do, and then you have to change the motion. Say if you want the fist to come out, boom, boom, like that's just way it kind of goes. It's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes on some of them. That one, it shouldn't be too hard to do. You gotta go in and change the adjustments and stuff like that of the arms when it's moving, so it doesn't look stupid. Now, if you could take and find the same image that you have that's already been animated once, then that's a whole totally different ball game right there. But that little cactus logo that I'm trying to use right now, that's a whole totally different issue. Yeah, you'd have to probably buy a pretty big laptop. I thank you. I appreciate that. I originally did it for when I helped the Cactus crew out and streamed along the side lane. I just went ahead and gave it to him and let him do his thing with it. Can't remember where I found that at either. If you go back to some of my thumbnails, Hoss, the one stream that I did where I was helping the Cactus crew out and I streamed, it's on that thumbnail. That's probably the easiest way to show it to you. I'm pretty sure you saw it. Oh, did he put it on the cups? I didn't know that. I knew that he put it on a piece of equipment in the game and asked me if I minded, and I said I didn't care. It was his to do what he wanted with. That guy was, the thing that slays me is there's people out there designing logos and making logos and stuff like that. They're getting like anywhere from $5 to $35 to make logos and stuff. That's just nuts. Not off the top of my head, Joe. No, I don't remember that. Yeah, I just like the logo that my boss drives around with on his truck right now. Yeah, I designed that. I don't know a lot of stuff, but I like making logos. It's something easy and quick to do. Somebody wanted to charge you a lot. It's nuts. You know, I understand, like, people like, well, Tactical went and got his logo made up. I'm not for sure who did 4B's. I think somebody, Nick or oh, Turk, one of them guys made, helped him design his. But it's nuts if you go into that site that where Tactical recommended to go. Them guys are crazy on what they want to charge. Oh, I even designed my dad's logo for his mowing business. It's not too bad to do, so. Yeah, we almost got this field mowed down now. I don't like where that camera's positioned at. But yeah, it's nuts what people want. Well, Joe, DM me like the details and what you want and some ideas that you have, and we'll put something together. See what you like. Well, hey, Mr. Connor. How's it going, buddy? Quieto. Good stream last night. Really enjoyed watching that, bud. You ready for this nice long weekend, Connor? There, Joe just threw up Kieto's link. If you guys want to, make sure you guys go check him out. He's a little bonehead. That's my youngest son. He's doing his own little thing with streaming and doing a pretty good job with it. So make sure you guys go over and check him out if you want to see something a little different. He doesn't do farm sim, but he does do Borderlands stuff. So if you're interested in seeing something different, make sure you guys go over and check out Kieto. There we go. We got that field all mowed. Guess what? We got baling to do now. Alright, Joe. Sounds good, buddy. Well, thanks a bunch there, Mr. Chad. I really appreciate that $20 dono. Everybody make sure that you give a big hashtag CBW Farms. Really appreciate that. Well, thank you, Thundery. Like I said, he does a little bit of different stuff. Like I said, he's just starting off, and he's doing a pretty good job so far. If you're, like I said, if you're looking for something different, he's definitely doing something different over there. And you what, stream every Friday night, Connor? Yeah, Chad, I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, buddy. But I appreciate it. So we got that old mow. We'll get the old Massey. She's getting kind of dirty. So we'll wash her off real quick here. Yeah, we ain't gonna wash her. We'll let her be dirty. What do you mean? Oh, the get them adjusted and everything else? It'll come. I don't know how you guys feel about stuff like this, but like the in-game sound, I'm really not too worried about on my streams. I like having music in the background, and then I talk a lot too, though. So. So I don't get my bales mixed now. We'll just leave them out in the field this time. You know, of course, you guys don't come watch my streams, you know. But no, I do a lot of baling and mowing. It's a good way to make money, and I like throwing it to the cows and stuff like that. My goal is I like to have a big cow farm on this build here. Might have to slow. Whoa, cruise control way too much on this one. I'm gonna slow it down to about 13. There you go. That's fine, Connor. We'll probably be going for about another 30 minutes, and then we'll probably wrap it up. What are you skipping all that for? There's some weird things going on in the game tonight. Oh, because I wasn't lined up on it right. You know, I just got rid of a bale right there. It's okay. We got two strips right next to each other. We'll just come down and get it. Oh, I know why. I got the fast forwarding on this one. No, Haas, I don't have it yet. What's that mod do for you? Holy cow, my phone's going nuts. Big Bud's sitting back there winning some points. Who's Joe? Might be able to push this bell right out of the way. Nope. They didn't want to work with me on that one. That's alright. We'll get her next time. Well, I appreciate that, MT Queen. Hope your guys' stream's going pretty good over there. Told everybody to go over there and give you guys a like, and it's up to you guys. It's up to you. I kind of like the more realistic type stuff, Hoss. You know, I'm fine with changing the bale size up a couple sizes, but hey Joe, can you get Thundery some more points, please, if you can. There's Empty Pockets link. Make sure you guys go over. If you haven't gone over there yet, make sure you go over there and give him a like. I know he's streaming right now, or at least he was. We got 9 people watching and 27 likes. We need 3 more likes, and we'll be at our goal of 30. Thanks, Joe. Really appreciate that. I'll have to come back. This one must have been a big fat. Must have had a lot. Well, Joe wouldn't have done it if I didn't tell him to about Thundery. Forget about me? Oh, you're just a bonehead. We don't have to pay attention to you. Just giving you a hard time, Thundery. So I seen that we got some new tractors coming into the game. Well, not new ones, but just Voltra tractors. Anybody excited about that? You got a farm waiting for vultures, huh? I haven't really played with the vultures too much. I did in 19 a little bit. Not a lot, though. I think I had one. I maybe played with it for a little while and turned around and sold it. They're a cool looking design on a tractor. You know, but just gonna have to see about them. That's kind of the way I am too. I just like the pumps and hoses pack. I'm gonna wait and see how everything goes with that before I purchased it. Kind of like Clutch said the other day during the Farm Sim show, you know, we got the season pass. Why do we have to buy more stuff? So I think that all that stuff should come in with the season pass stuff. Have you? If I had seen it, I haven't seen very many of them. Oh, baby buds. You're just kind of killing it on the heist tonight, aren't you, Biggie? I really wish they'd come out with something for gameplay, you know. Like a new, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say there with that, but, you know, a new. Alright, Thundery. Thanks a lot, buddy, for stopping by tonight. I hope you have a good night, have a good supper, and, you know, don't forget, we're streaming again tomorrow night. Yeah. I know, it's weird. Anything new is good. Except for pumps and hoses. I'm just really not excited about that. Yeah, the Antonio Carrera. You know, but you gotta understand there's probably people out there that do a lot of grape play and stuff like that and not used to doing like the type of stuff that we actually show on streams and stuff like that. So you never know, you know, that DLC was kind of for them type of people that like doing the small tractor work and stuff like that. So it's kind of understandable there, I guess you could say. Well, we do it around here too, but I don't know, just not something I feel like spending $20 on. You know, I just, I don't know. That's my own thing right there. I just can't see that right now. And that's one of the things that's just kind of got me about the pumps and hoses thing. It is kind of cool that they're going to add that aspect to the game and stuff like that. I just, you know, I spent $100 on the game to start playing it. I got to spend another $20 to get a DLC I don't even know if I'm going to even use because I hardly do anything with silage or not silage, but anything with manure or slurry. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, Joe. Like I said, I'm going to wait and kind of see how it kind of plays out. Nope, it's not, Biggie Buds. I think that's kind of aggravated a lot of people. That's what I was thinking too, Hoss. Not even on your big title games is a DLC that much. You know, like when you played Call of Duty, what the Call of Duty ones are, well, they used to be like $5, no more than $10. And they're bringing a new BGA system to the game that we already have in the game. Way I understand it. So why am I going to pay for something I already have? Kind of, sort of. That'd probably be about the only thing I'd be interested in with that one. But we'll see. I'll probably end up getting it just because of, for content creating and stuff like that. And Eric will more likely probably get it for Renaboo, so I'll have to have it downloaded for that if I want to keep playing on Renaboo. But we'll see. Like I said, I kind of want to see how it plays out first. Who knows? Somebody might do a giveaway and I might win it in there. See, my big thing with the semi stuff is I don't understand why we don't have more Peterbilt and Kenworth stuff. Maybe them brands are not a part of the game. I don't know. You know, we have Mac and Man and all them, but well, I'm in agreement with you there too, Hoss. You know, the way I look at it as being a content creator and something like that, if I'm going to get that, I want to make sure that it's something you guys want to see. Don't really care too much for me, but you know, if the company that's making this DLC wants to throw a free version my way so I can promote it on my channel, I'd be more than willing to do that. But I'm not going to pay for $18 and then nobody in my stream, you know, I stream it once and then no one comes in and watches it. You know. But I think the Volvo stuff is more leaning more towards your forestry stuff, Joe, on that. I think with this new platinum thing, they are going to push the forestry real hard, is what it seems like to me. And that's just my speculation. I don't know anything. I don't talk to anybody from Giants or anything. True, Joe. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you too there, Chad. I'm not gonna rush out and buy. Now if I win it in stream or something like that, or a giveaway or something, I might keep. I'm just not too excited about that part. Farming Sins, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in here. All right. If you say so, Joe. Joe just threw up Farming Son's link to his channel. You guys get a chance, go over and give that a check out. And make sure you leave a like. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button. How's Son's doing today? You doing pretty good today, I hope? We got 928 likes. We need 2 more likes. We got 2 more likes out there. And we got what? Probably about 5 more minutes. Probably once I get this field here baled up. You're at work? Oh, sorry to hear that, bud. But you gotta make money, alright? Play farms then. Bad thing is, money makes the world go round. You'll take a picture of that truck for a modder. Well, I thought they had one already in the game, didn't they? Maybe not in Motto. Maybe it's a third-party site one. I like my Peterbilt from Expendables. I just decided to use the in-game one that they came with this map. We really haven't upgraded much of our stuff. The baling stuff we kind of did, but the combine really didn't need to be upgraded, and the tractors don't really need to be upgraded. Once we start getting a little bit bigger, I might go. But we still gotta get $1.2 million, so we need another 600 grand to buy that land, so I can start making our cattle farm area. Because I'd like to use I'm thinking about using Schultz feedlots over there, but I don't know, because I think somebody else did something like that already. Kind of don't want to copy off somebody else. Yeah. I'm kind of interested to see what the Platinum, this new map has to bring. And what new features are coming to the game after the new year. That's my thing right now. I'm just curious to see what they're actually going to try bringing. I thought they did, Vet Chaser. I think I have, too. Don't I? Let's see here real quick. We'll stop him. Go in our trucks. Mac, man. Got my Peterbilt that I like. Got a Freightliner truck. Mac, man. I got a Mercedes. Lizard. Some more lizards. I like these little military style looking trucks. There's a Volvo. These are the only Volvos I got. These I don't have the ones like what you drive to Joe. That has a sleeper semi. That's just like a utility truck. So yeah. Of course, a lot of the mods that I have are ones that I've gotten from Eric. You won't be buying it, Vet Chaser? I heard a lot of people say that. I'm really kind of shocked, because there is a lot of people that like playing around with slurry and manure and stuff like that in the game, and I'm real surprised to see that many people are saying that they're not going to get this new DLC. I know it's coming from the same guys that brought us this. I love the straw pellets in the FS19. That was a good way of making money if you had enough money to afford all the stuff to do it. But the pellet idea was awesome. I like making straw pellets and hay pellets and selling them off. but I'm just not too overly excited. If you see all the manure and slurry that I get in here, you know, when I do my morning chores, I just automatically get rid of it and sell it. So we're at 12 people watching and 28 likes. Do we got 2 more likes out there? We haven't picked up any new subs tonight. That's alright though. Likes is what we're going for. Yeah, and the straw harvest one was free. I think you're going to see that a lot. A lot of people say that, Haas, is that the price for that is just nuts. Now, this is what I could see. I could understand if they were bringing something into the game with like, that was kind of like a little, maybe like a game changer, I guess is how you'd want to classify that or put it, that it would change the way we play the game or change something in the game on how we do things and stuff like that. But not really. They're just bringing something else in that a lot of people don't really do much with. You know, if you look at it, like a lot of the big streamers and stuff like that, a lot of them ain't doing much with livestock. They're running this, running that, and you know, you hardly ever see them spreading manure and slurry. You know, Favored spreads a lot of slurry and stuff like that, but you know, so I just don't see why they would want us to pay $20 for this DLC, and it's not a game changer. Now, if they were going to throw in like a whole new line of tractors, I could understand that, you know. I'm not too worried about the subs there, Joe. We'll get there. But the biggest thing I like about this whole YouTube thing, I like being able to come on here and talk to people. And I like hanging out with everybody. And if I wasn't sitting here talking to you and streaming, I would probably be playing the game watching somebody else doing what I'm doing right now. So that's kind of where I'm at. I would love, and I said this in one of my other streams, I would love to see Giants do a game-changing thing with animals. You know, I would like to see, you know, because Chad knows this. You know, you get pigs in within 3 to 4 months, you sell them. In this game, you gotta wait 12 months before you can start selling any of your pigs. I wish the animal aspect was realistic a little bit more. And I wish they'd put a little bit of time and effort into the animal side of it. Because I bet you would see a bunch of the people that do like a lot of ranch stuff and everything else like that. I would bet you would see a lot of them going nuts over something like that. And that there, you know, they brought in more animals and different animals. I think you would see a lot more people doing animals. Well, yeah, I'd like to see goats in the game. You know, small animal farms. There's even bird farms. Now, why can't we, like our chicken farms, be like big chicken confinements? Turkeys. Yeah, and you know, if they would make the animal side of the game just more realistic, I think would be pretty awesome. Then you could throw in your pumps and hoses, and then it'd make more sense to do pumps and hoses. I think they do there on that aspect, Joe. I just don't think. I think and this is just all speculation now. It's actual true stuff, but I think they focus a lot in on Giants actually focuses in a lot on the European side of the farming world, but then they have people giving them info from the United States. So, because it does seem like we do get a lot of U.S. stuff and a lot of U.S. maps and stuff like that. It seems like here lately we're getting a lot of U.S. stuff. But I wish that, and I don't know how they do their research and stuff like that. I'm not a Giants partner. I'm not have nothing to do with Giants. But I do say that they do need to go spend a month at a hog confinement. Go spend a month at a cattle farm. The different cattle farms. You got dairy and you got butcher and you got just regular raise. So, get some goats, llamas, all those other different types of animals in the game, and that would make something like that DLC that they're trying to sell for $20 worth it. Then because along with hog confinement stuff, if they had actual real hog confinements like the hog confinement that Chad's using in his Iowa streams and the stream before that, that's what an actual hog confinement looks like. Pretty much realistic on that aspect there. And if you had the pumps, offer that with the pumps and hoses pack, that's what they do over in Iowa. A lot of the hog confinements over here in Illinois, we still inject with our slurry tankers, but not a lot. Okay, I'm done ranting about animals. I agree with you, Chad. I really do. I think they should go see different styles of hog confinements, cow farms, goat farms, horse farms, buffalo farms, elk farms. I'd like to see other crops brought to the game. Watching Dirt Farmer do the lentil stuff, and that's kind of interesting. They had carrots and some other stuff in 19, but, it was a lot of his map. If you have a Brazilian map, maybe we should, you can only have Brazilian crops there. If you're in a United States map, in that area, in that region, the only crops for that region and stuff like that. That's the big thing there, Hoss, that frustrates the living tar out of me. Because realistically, doing animals in the game, unless you do cows, is the only one I can think of that's and sheep, they do wool. Chickens you get eggs from, but if you do pigs, what do you get from pigs? You get slurry and manure. But you get twice the amount of slurry and manure from cows, so why would you put up a hog farm if you're not getting anything? And if they would put a butcher program or a processing plan, then that would be kind of cool too. But they got to keep it family friendly, I guess, so that's why they don't do that. Well, it's like horses. At least in 19, you could take them to, and raise them up, get them to a certain point, sell them off, and make a good chunk of change. You can't even do that in 22. Yeah, a lot of farmers use chicken poo around here too. But looks like we're coming to the end of the field. You know what that means. I have had a day of bailing here, let me tell you. And I like getting on these little rants, and this is why I like talking to everybody in chat and stuff like that, because it is kind of interesting to get the small people and the small gamers' opinion on things, is what I say. But old Bonehead is getting hungry, So I'm going to pause the game. We'll go ahead and save it right there. That way I don't lose it all. And we will jump out to the cam screen, shall we? I love that. I don't have to even look at anything. I just know that it jumps out there for me. Now I got my OBS screen all the way up this high. So you'll see me looking up instead of down. I'm going to have to move that light. It's a little dark here for me, but it's all right. We'll get her figured out. So once again, guys, I appreciate everybody for coming in. Chad, thanks for the dono. I really appreciate it. Once again, guys, don't take all of my ranting and raving and everything else to heart, because I'm just one guy. But the pumps and hoses thing might be something that you're interested in. The Vulture package might be something you're interested in. I'm kind of curious about the Vulture stuff myself. Was real excited about the Vermeer pack, so I've been playing around a lot with it. That's the big thing. It depends up to you guys. And always remember, guys, it's what you want, how you want to play the game. It's not how I tell you to play the game. So with that being said, everybody needs to go over to 4B stream. We are going to give him a raid. Tell him that Bonehead sent you, all nine of you beautiful people in my stream right now. Make sure you guys head over to 4B. Joe, if you could throw his link up there for him, which I think you already did, didn't you? Yep, there it is. Joe got it. Appreciate everybody for being in here. And always remember, guys, go out there and show some farm sim love. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. This is Bonehead. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend.